Okay guys, it's been a little over a month and I'm already funded 200,000 with prop firms in this series where I am basically tracking my progress to get to a point where I can make at least $5,000 every single month from prop firms using our incredible system, our incredible prop farming blueprint. This is episode 3 of this incredible series where I want you guys to join me and I want you to see everything that's happened. I'm being completely transparent. I'm putting everything, as you can see. So let's just backtrack and talk about where we were in last episode. Episode 2, I had just failed 2 of my challenges. And that in itself was a very cool episode because I got to show you the power of the overhedging. These 2 over here, you can see they were both fails and I still netted a profit. I made $600 for failing 2 challenges. Make sure you go back, watch episode 1, watch episode 2, and then come back and you'll understand. For everyone else, I made money. In that video, I'd actually said that I was going to be starting another 2 challenges, do 2 at a time. But then I thought, you know what? I've just made a little over $600. I'm going to throw that into a challenge, which is obviously about $389 when all is all said and done. This is with E8, the single phase. They limit you to actually take only 2% profit per day. So that means you can make 2% or lose 2%, how our EA works. And sometimes it means that you're just going up and down for a long time. And what we're trying to do here is trying to figure out what's the best solution for the overhedging. And the issue with the overhedging is the longer you're in a challenge, the more commissions there are, the more things that can actually eat into your overall profit. So with that being said, I've been pretty lucky because I actually got 2 passes out of these 3. One is in progress, one has actually been taking a little bit longer, but I'm going to be talking about that. I actually got both of the passes within 2 weeks. The one was within a week of starting. The other one was within the 2nd week, which has actually just happened yesterday, I think. Yesterday I got the pass and I haven't actually started trading on the funded. The first one that I got the pass on, this one over here. So let's talk about the first one. So I started them all back on 4th of November, which was about 2 weeks ago. And like I said, I decided to just go ahead with the 3rd because I just made money for failing challenges. I mean, it's bonkers that I'm able to start a 3rd. I did have to put a little bit more of my own money into the hedge account, but I thought, it's for the best because I do want to get to a point where I'm trying to take as many as possible. I think soon I might be starting a 4th as well. I'm just going to kind of take it as it comes. I have got these funded accounts now going, some 5%ers accounts. I'm also going to throw in some Effectify, so I'm going to be looking at that maybe next week. You're going to start seeing some of the other prop firms coming in as well. I would like to get to the 400k funded with E8, which means I'm maxing out, and then I will eventually possibly even push that to 400. But I do want to start take challenges on other prop firms. Like I've talked many times in the past, you want to spread your eggs in multiple baskets. So I am going to look at doing that as well. But let's talk about exactly what's happened here, guys. This one first. So we started on the 4th and last week we hit the pass already. So basically within the first week, we got the pass. I think it was maybe just about going into the 2nd. So I actually started this on the 18th. Only yesterday I started this funded account yesterday and my profit target was $3,000 and I'll show you why that is. And I basically hit that yesterday. 2,000 was obviously is the max you can make. Today I hit the extra 1,000 and we are basically at our target of 3,000, which means after all is said and done, my net result is 1,819. The reason being is obviously 3,000 taking off the 20% is 2,400 and then taking off the 607, which is the results on my hedge. So obviously my hedge is still running for the first time I run the funded to just make back all the money I've lost on phase 1, on the first phase, as you can see over here, because my hedge result on phase 1 was I lost $945 on my hedge account on the challenge. So my net result there with the challenge fee was negative 1,333. Now with that and this, I've basically made everything back. So after that is 1,800 and you can see that 1,800 is covering this 1,300 which I had lost. I was actually sitting about about $500 in profit after this. I haven't actually got my withdrawal yet because I've got to wait for my actual withdrawal date, because it's only been 2 days of trading. So I've got to wait until I can actually do the withdrawal where I will be getting this. So this hasn't happened yet, but I'm putting it in because it is essentially locked in, because I'm not trading this anymore. Hit my target, stop trading, wait for withdrawal. That's always what I talk about. But as you can see, why does it say over here that total P&L is still negative 687? Well, that's because of the other pass I got. The other account also passed, and as you can see it actually went a little bit higher. This one was 945, should be around $900. This one went about $100 over on the hedge, so I ended up losing about $1,000, just over $1,000 on the hedge. So overall was 1,406 with the 389 challenge fee. So with all that being said, that's why I'm currently sitting still a little bit under. Now obviously what's going to happen here is I'm going to be taking the first kind of push on the funded account, where I'll be running the hedge, doing exactly what I've just done over here, pushing for 3%, and either I will hit the 3% the same as this, and I will be making that 1,800, which will cover this. So then at that point I'll be basically covering all of this, and I'll actually be on top of that a little bit more. It's all looking good. Yes, it looks like I'm under now, but that is just because of a funded account. It's what it's cost me to get that funded account. But the good news is, like I said, I am 200k funded. I'm super stoked about that. This one is still in progress, and I'm going to show you that now. So as it stands right now, guys, it's looking incredible. 2 fails, 2 passes. I'm at a 50% funded rate, which is way above kind of what we would expect. We expect around a 30 to 35% funded rate. So I'm way above that. So I'm super happy about that. So yes, so what's next? So let me just show you, this one is still running. So let me actually go to the MT5, the platforms, and show you everything that all kind of corresponds, because I know there's always going to be people questioning, like, that's just a spreadsheet. So okay, so here you can see, guys, this is the funded account. It is the funded account where I've just made $3,000. Like I said, that was my target, 3,033. There you go. And on the hedge account, let me just show you that. You can see exactly what I said. $607 is what I lost in the hedge account, but I'm going to make that back. So I've turned everything off. The hedge bot is still on, but it doesn't matter because it's not connected to anything this side. I've turned the Titan off. Titan is no longer trading. It actually turns itself off automatically because it's hit its target. So now essentially I'll just be waiting until I can actually take that profit. Okay, so let's just have a look here, guys. You can see here, this was the phase 1 where I completed 108,136. That's where I actually got the funded account from, and this now over here is my actual funded account. You can see it says EA Trader. So let's have a look at that. So there we go. You can see this is my stats right now as it stands, guys. You can see sitting on 3,033, which is exactly what I talked about. And my performance result is going to be 2,426, like I discussed as well. So there we go, guys. Everything looking good. So I'm just going to wait until I can actually take my payout. So I'll be looking at exactly when that is. As you can see, guys, this one just started yesterday, 18th of November. Like I said, 2 days to hit my target. So I'm super happy about that. This is the account, 103.33. So this is the funded account. So like I said, everything is all go. That's the funded account. Now on the other side, let me show the other one. Okay, guys, so there we go. You can see this actually happened, I think it was today, actually this morning, I think is when I thought it was yesterday, but I think this happened today. This morning it already hit its target, 108,000. There you can see that was the last trade. Got the account. I've just got to sign a contract, I think, and do all the necessary things before I can actually start it. So I'm going to do that after this video, and then I'm hoping to actually get this funded account started tomorrow. Hopefully it'll go as well as the previous one, which 2 days I hit my target. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, as you can see, that was the 108. This is the hedging account. Now you can see took a bit of a bigger loss, and I actually would have been more. I think it actually closed because free margin, which actually kind of helps me. It just means I didn't lose as much as I could have maybe lost a little bit more. So this is getting better, and this number is going to be closer and closer to the number that you put in. So for me, it was 900. I lost a little bit more, but we're going to make that back. We got a funded account. At the end of the day, you shouldn't be too scared about that, because as long as it's not way out, it's fine. You're going to be making that back, because I'm still going to be looking for 1,500 on my hedge account when I start the actual funded account to actually make everything back. So either way, if I lose the funded funded account, I'll still make back my money and I'll just, you know, fire it up again. Or I actually hit the target like I did on the previous one and I make everything and cover a little bit and still have about maybe $400 or $500 profit after all of that. That's the other account, as you can see. And then last but not least, the account that is still trading. You can see today it took a loss. It is now sitting at 96,000. So this one's gone up and down a little bit. I should be a little bit closer. I'm currently sitting at about $300 in profit. Now this is at 32% and this is at 48%. So there's a little bit of a discrepancy, but that's always going to happen. But I'm still not using the latest version, which has just been released. If you guys are on our Discord channel, you would have seen the announcement come in that this is getting better and better, and we're getting closer and closer with these two numbers. So that discrepancy is always getting smaller and smaller. And as it is incredible. But to have that even better is going to be amazing. So I'm about $300. If this keeps going, I will end up making all my money back, and probably about, I would imagine, about maybe $300 profit on top of that. That's it, guys. That's the update. That's where we currently are. I'm super happy about it. I can't believe, you know, it's been only a month and I'm already funded 200,000. At this rate, maybe by Christmas we could be on 400k funded, and very much closer to that goal of actually making $5,000 per month. My target was about 3 months, within 2 to 3 months, to get to maybe my first 5k month. Let's see if we can hit that at this rate. If this continues and I keep up the funded rate at around 50%, I'm expecting it to go a little bit lower, but I reckon we can potentially get to our first 5k month within a couple months. So I'm super excited about that, guys. And if you guys are interested in everything I'm doing, make sure you go to www.propfarming.com and one of our support team will get hold of you to kind of talk you further through everything that incredible product it has to offer. Next time, I'm actually going to bring you obviously the next results. I will be starting, like I said, some more challenges I want to get to. I probably still will run 3 at a time. I'm going to let this one run out. I'm going to run these 2, and I am going to start a new challenge next week. So I will be kind of constantly trying to roll with a 3 and potentially bring in the 4th. But like I said, I'm going to start throwing in a few prop firms there as well. But the goal is to get to 400k initially with E8, but I will be running other challenges at the same time with other prop firms. But with that being said, guys, make sure if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe, because you're gonna love the further videos as we go, and you can follow me as I get to that $5,000 and more. And also like the video if you haven't, guys. I really look forward to these videos. I love doing this series and I hope you guys enjoy watching it. So with that being said, guys, I will see you in the next one. Have an awesome week, rest of your weekday, whatever it is, weekend. If you're watching this on a weekend, enjoy your weekend and happy trading, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video.